Hi, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to set up a simple muscle flex or corrective shape keys using the Shapekey Driver Builder add-on. So here you can see that this is what you're going to make. So if I rotate the arm, you can see that it's going to trigger the shape keys to create the bicep bulge effect. Here I have a human model together with a rig generated using Rigify, and we are going to use this as demonstration. First, I will need to load this object into the Shapekey Driver Loader. So if I come here and open the picker, you can see that nothing is in here. This is because you need to have at least one shape key for this Shapekey Driver Loader to detect. So let's create our first shape key. Now we have our basis shape key. We can load this object into the loader now. Once we loaded it, you can see that it has listed all our shape keys in here. So now, depending on your situation, you can choose if you want to create a shape key now or if you want to create your shape key after you pose your character. But before we doing anything, I'm going to my modifier tab and I'm going to turn on edit mode and on cage. This is so that if you go to edit mode, it will display the mesh posed by the armature. So now let's pose our forearm. In this position, I want to do some bicep bulge as well as some corrective shape key on the elbow here. I am going to load the forearm bone as driver here. Next, if you have already created your corrective shape key, you can actually just load it. In this case, we have not created the shape key and we can create one ourselves. You can either create a shape key manually or you can just click this plus button. It is going to create a shape key and load it as a driven shape key. I'm going to give this shape key a name. And make sure that you choose the correct channel and the axis. In this case, I'm going for rotation and the x-axis. Click OK and it's going to create a shape key alongside with the driven shape key. Next, we can go ahead and shape the shape key here. You can manually go to object mode, select the mesh, go to edit mode. Or a faster way is you can just shift click this button and it is automatically going to set the active shape key as well as going to the edit mode on the mesh. Now I can shape the model to the way I like it. I can even go to sculpt mode and make some adjustment here. And I'm going to make the elbow sharper. Make this softer. I need to make sure I turn off this symmetry. I'm going to blend from shape for the other side so that it doesn't affect that. Now I have created my pose. I can start keying the shape key. I go to the pose mode and select my forearm bone and make sure that I'm on the correct driver and the correct driven. And I'm going to key Shapekey Driver. I'm going to reset the forearm position and I'm going to set the value to 0. Key and let me enable the driver, and if I rotate the forearm, you can see that it is now working. Now we can try and do the other side of the arm. To do this, let us create the shape key for the other side. I'm going to disable hide loaded in here so that we can see the loaded shape key. I am going to temporarily disable this driver. I'm going to set this to 1 and I'm going to create a new shape from mix and I'm going to rename this on the other side. I'm going to set this to 1 and I'm going to mirror shape key. Now this shape key is on the other side. Now we have the shape key for the left side and right side. We can flip over the drivers to the other side. We have the shape key properly named with the correct suffix and we have the bones with the correct suffix as well. So this means that we can just directly flip over the drivers and it should work just fine. I'm going to click this create flip button and I'm going to click OK. And let's try and move the arm and see. So this is working and let's see the other side. And this is working as well. So now I have successfully set up my corrective shape key or muscle setup here. Thank you for watching. If you think the add-on is going to speed up your facial rig workflow, consider checking out the Shapekey Driver Builder add-on in Blender Market today.